Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 here. We're back with Gale Goes Forth. This is a modded playthrough. I have modded it so that I can have all of the origin characters in the party. So that's the only mod I have on here. So if you're wondering how I got 6 people, it is a mod that puts it in there. We have done a whole lot of stuff. I was originally thinking I was going to go chase off the goblins. Trying to see who just came downstairs. I don't know who that was. Okay. It's worth searching for. I thought we found the dowry when we were over by the Zentarum. Okay. I think I'm going to go check on this, and then the other thing I was looking at was on the map. Down here. I don't think I went and saw the owlbear yet. So I'm thinking I need to go find the owlbear. Got a lot of little things that I want to clean up. So who's that? Damon, no. So the Risen Road, there's where we would get that, and then we'd have to come back over here for the owlbear. What do our spells look like? Not sure what our spells look like. I guess I should check that. Well, I have a few spells left. Let's go check out the owlbear. I can't remember if we did the owlbear or not. I don't remember what I did from time to time here. Okay, let's
go.
Venture forth. Come on, Gale.
Feel like we're being watched.
Anyway, this is Gale Goes Forth. Gale is the leader of this band this time around. But like I said, I modded it so that we could take everybody with us. But I don't think we have any short rest left. We have a short rest left, okay. So we can keep doing things for a bit. I want to go over here. Do I have... Yeah, I have that. Okay. So I've been there. If you have that spider egg thing, that means you've seen the Harper's thing. Now we went here. And up here is the dead guy. This is where... Yeah, we've already done these guys. The owlbear is down here. I don't remember if we did the owlbear or not. Well, it's looking like we've been there. So maybe I already did the owlbear? Yeah, I think we've already done the owlbear. Go in here. Oh, do I have my mage armor up? Or did I skip the owlbear? Because I didn't feel I was strong enough to take it on. Oh no, I haven't done it. Okay. So we need to go up here. Come down the cragged rock. I could have sworn I did this already. But maybe not. So we'll stand here.
An unusual place to find a shrine of Selûne, but there it is.
Alright, we want to separate everybody because we want Shadowheart
My faith protects me.
to cast guidance on him. Then we have Gale go
You
for a
have my
little walk.
attention. A wizard sealed this chest. Wasn't an amateur either. Of course.
This is just because I know it's back here.
What's that?
First, we read it. A prayer dedicated to Sloane's Lord and all who accept the Moon Maiden's blessing and share in her bounty. Yeah, right. Okay.
An ancient prayer. Wonder if Selûne was listening.
I failed my religion check, though, huh? How bad was the religion check? I rolled a 1. Pick it up. I don't know if I need to know exactly how it works. But, jump back over here. And then you read it again. Where's the prayer? Oh, bloody heck. Too much stuff in my inventory. 10 bill, shipment orders. It's a limited prayer sheet. So you go read.
And there we go. Never knew prayer could be so practical.
Then you can just open the chest.
You look at the Selenite offerings. Nothing but profane baubles. Still, they could be traded for something valuable. But would Shah agree? Would she see it as accepting Selûnite gifts? Difficult to say.
We're going to take it. Because it's stuff. What? Why did I have to roll a die? Don't understand what that was. Yeah, we read that, and then we pick it up to sell it. Alright,
Trust no one.
sir. Come over here.
Go.
I guess I only get one shot at the sleight of hand, whatever it was. What's it worth? It's worth 20 gold. Pick that up, it's worth 20 gold. Okay, I think we're done here. So, Gale,
Quite ready for you.
let's go back up here. Did we not do the owlbear?
That way.
I must not have done the owlbear. Can't get there. So if we have everybody group up on him, then they'll let me go there. Okay. Now he does have speak with animals because of a potion, I think. Get everybody up here. Oh.
That stench! Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Heavy stones are always fun. Can always throw them. Okay, so we can go down here into the mud and fight the owlbear. I thought we had done this already. step. Come on, guys. Get up out of the mud. I could have sworn that I'd done this already, but I guess not. There we go.
Feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
You're injured. There's still a half spear lodged in your
It's
head.
a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Well, I want to hit her and not the cup. Well, we'll try this. We get to go much before her.
No
We'll
holding back.
have you move over here.
Fleet of foot.
Just have you throw a blast at it. Hello. He actually knocked it back. Oh my lord, I didn't think that would do that. It's usually too heavy to do that. Not what I really wanted to do. Alright.
Time to kill.
Yeah, unfortunately, dude, you can't really do much here.
This
You
will
can
do
move up
nicely.
here. You can't sneak attack it. Do you have any arrows? Throw an acid arrow at it. Alright, you'll go this way. It's gonna jump over here and hurt us. Actually, you could do a cunning dash and run away because you're a Starian and you like to run away.
Need to act fast.
She does not have a lot of damage dealing spells because I didn't build her that way. Well, I could have her. Have
I
Blade
will
Cell.
ascend.
Go up
Taking position.
here. Pardon the noise outside. We've got a lot of. Oh, she can try to do that. Missed. Alright. Have her jump back over here.
Can't afford to let up.
Not sure what to do with you, dear. I didn't put bless in your list here, which is what I normally would do. I was not paying attention. Well, he's taking some damage.
Focus straight to the heart.
Took a little bit more. It's down. How much is he down? About halfway? Oh, not even a third. Oh my lord. Run away as best you can, dear.
Creator. Destroyer.
I do not have a really good spell here. I suppose I can just do some magic missile on her. Got a little bit on her. She's gonna come and whack on us. 52 left, huh? Alright, Gale, get the heck away from her. If she jumps on you, you're dead. Alright, here she comes. The leaping owlbear. Owlbear 3. Missed me. You can't miss me. I have requisite. She gonna... And then she gonna... Actually, she'll do that one if she hits. Okay. Cub gonna run up here, but leave him alone. Do not hurt the cub. Do not hurt the cub. Do you understand? Leave the cub alone. Can I get off a sneak attack? Yeah. Does more damage. Just got one left.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Wake. Hungry.
A single strike will end his suffering.
Let him live.
It hurts.
Will approves, Carlac approves, Shadowheart approves.
Hungry. Food.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
There's stuff up here. There's a headless
Could
skeleton
be interesting.
that has on some Oakfather's Embrace armor. Food, owlbear egg.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Don't see anything else back here, right?
My pleasure. More owlbear eggs. Already hatched. No point in taking
Another
these.
heavy stone. You can throw stones to break things. You can come down here and go over here to this place and just leave. And the reason why I do that is because I know now the owlbear cub will be in the goblin camp when I get there after a rest or whatever. But we're not going to go directly to the owlbear camp because there was a couple other things I wanted to do on the map. Get out of here.
Easy enough.
No, you have to gather your party to venture forth? Okay, now on the map, that's where Zaza is. This is the Riverside Tea House. She's up there. I don't remember how I get... Did I take care of the red caps? I don't remember taking care of the red caps. So we're going to go to Riverside Tea House and see if I have to take care of the red caps or if I've already done it. I'm pretty sure I do not want to go see Auntie Ethel right now. There's a couple of things that I want to have. I'm going to try some cheese. Cheesy stuff here. Okay, I got the brothers. No, I did not take on the red caps. So I should probably go up here. Because I want everybody up top to fight them. Fighting them from above is better. outlay, though. I want to talk to the red cap. Damn it!
The murderous glare of a redcap, a fey creature known for its bloodlust, greets you. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
Welcome in, everybody. As a reminder, this is a modded playthrough, so I'm playing with the 6 origin characters as a... What are you doing?
You seized me. Oh. Nosy, scum-sucking, lice-ridden little ball bag. Get out, or I bite's tongue, eats tongue, delicious tongue.
I'm not going anywhere.
I bleed you, cut you, make many delicious holes, yes. Yes!
Fight time. Okay, I got 3 people in front of him.
Feel that anguish.
Oh, you missed on your offhand, huh? Alright, you'll stay there.
Battle favors the fearless.
What are you? You're a red cap. Red cap, red cap. Red cap sage, red cap sage that I'm hitting. This red cap sage is here. In wet water. Okay, so I can hit him with the lightning. So we should just work on this one here. I think I'm going to have Lae'zel
I am death.
punch him first. Take care of that, and then she's going to do this.
Victory awaits.
'Cause there are a lot of them out here. She can't do much else, but she can kind of come over here to get in this guy's way as he comes up.
No time to waste.
Battle favors the fearless.
You, sir, are going to come over here. Don't have any... Oh, just come over here. Where's this one? He's there. So, Will, why don't you come over here?
Coming through.
And we'll have you just hit him with a blast. 11. Got 34 left. Can't do much else. Come up here. Okay. Is that the blood sage? Where's the blood sage? He's over there. If I go up here and I throw a witch bolt on that one. Oh, that's something. Not quite enough.
Let's end this.
You need to come over to this one. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's go crazy. You hit him. You missed. Good grief, girl. 65% chance.
My turn.
Okay, you got no more rages, so all you can do is just come over here and beat on him.
Say bye-bye.
And you can cast Spear's Protection on yourself. And unfortunately, the Blood Sage gets to do something. I bloodlusted. Alright. You should be able to get a sneak attack up on this guy. Takes care of him. Just get out of the way. I think. Well, you've got problems. And then agonizing blast. Oh, can't do that, huh? Gotta move to here. Can you do it from here? Path is interrupted. Okay. Guess you've gotta go. You can't go anywhere. You can't move. Moved him into the wrong place. Alright, no. Yeah, just dash. Dash.
This is my time.
Just get out of the way. You're in the way.
Time to strike.
You are going to put on there with a menacing strike. No. So if you do menacing attack here.
I will not know failure.
I didn't expect him to actually be feared, but he saved. Okay. No, he should attack her. Takes care of him and get the magic user out of the way.
My faith will protect me.
I don't think you can get down there to hit him. Can you? Not enough movement. What if you jump? Now do you have enough movement to get down there and hit him? Nope. Alright, just shoot him. Oh, that was easy enough. Oh. Scrolls. Just gonna be junk.
Color me curious.
Should have scroll. Nope. Okay, we took care of the red caps. Although, I'm running out of spells.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
Because that gives her back
Action, not reaction.
those.
What a
Does not
charmer.
get her things back. He gets back his
Sharp as
spells.
ever. Seek and
I
you shall
don't
find me.
think I have any spell slots left to get back because I already used that up. Okay. Got a couple second level spells. So if we go north, we can kind of clear out some of this map. North is this way.
Forthwith.
Okay, so we have to go up and around. And this is where I think I missed all these previously. Yeah, I've been there. Been there and I missed all this. Right? I already did that. I wanted to go up that way. How do I get up there? So I'm going in the wrong direction. North is actually this way. Go up here. I'm able to get across over here. You guys are going to walk through traps. Okay, I have to go around a bit. Then like this. Okay, so there's nothing really up here. So I can't really get anywhere. Oh, there they are. But this requires... Isn't this trapped over here? Oh.
What am I to do?
Remembering he's got the best perception, I think. She uses guidance.
On I go.
It's a rather jaunty hat lying in the mud there. The sword, too. Someone must have been in quite the hurry to get out of this swamp.
That's putting it mildly. She didn't see any bad things. Okay. Okay, now she can go up this way. Actually, I should probably have Gale lead.
Excellent choice.
Alright, what were those things that she picked up? What'd you pick up, dear? You picked up a reinforced great sword. And a reinforced helmet. Unfamiliar ally. Constitution saving throws +1. What's this? Constitution saving throws +1. Does everybody have a helmet on? That can wear a helmet? Yeah, everybody's got a helmet on that can wear a helmet. Except for me, I wear a hat. Okay. So, just stuff to sell.
Step by step.
That's the addled frog. We do not want to go near the addled frog. The addled frog will kill you. You don't want to go to the addled frog until you take care of the hag. Okay. Now, I do not want to take care of the hag right now. That would be bad. If I did not want to jump. I thought I was hitting S. I hit X. Don't want to do that. I want to hit Z and stuff. I don't want to hit those numbers. Okay. Now I've been over here. Did we talk to the dum-dum? That's to her house. Do we need to go take care of the Gur? I really hate this part. Well, we could do it this way. We're going to try it doing it this way. Starion won't like it, but then again, tough. I want to see what happens if you knock him out and then leave him be.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
This is always funny.
You catch a waft of something foul,
Welcome for stopping in,
metallic,
folks.
and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
See, this is the longest sentence but it's not really. Let's say nothing.
And more. We steal chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters, the list goes on. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter.
Okay.
But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
If I were a cutthroat, I wouldn't admit it either.
True. And I have no proof to offer but my word. If you wish it, our paths need not cross again. I'm hunting a vampire spawn. And it's a little too bright for you to be my prey. His name is Astarion. But I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out. If I can afford her blood price.
When you find the Astarion, you'll kill him?
Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
I don't know. I'm sure a vampire spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry.
Astarion, what do you think?
That's Astarion? No. Impossible.
These days, I'm making the impossible look easy. May I?
No, we're going to leave in peace.
Please do. But the vampire spawn is staying with me.
No one needs to die.
There? I'm afraid you're wrong.
Spill some blood. Keep them guessing.
Not enough space? How very rude. Just want to take his treasure.
This is my time.
Alright, you gotta get. Do I have anything else I could do? Oh, do we have a scroll? Of like hold person or something? Don't we have a scroll? Don't we have a scroll? I don't think I have a scroll of hold person. Thought I had a scroll of hold person somewhere. Nope. Does not look like it. Well, how very rude. I was hoping I had a scroll of hold person to just like try and freeze him in place. But it doesn't look like it. Alright, well, Where can you jump to? So I want to try and keep him down
Fleet
here.
of foot.
Alright, you're going to go ahead and hit him with this. And miss. Because you're terrible. Next is dexterity. Yep, shoots. Shoots and runs. And Hunter's Mark. Now, why wouldn't you cast Hunter's Mark first? So that you have a better thing. You know, that makes no sense. What does this do to him? Alright.
Let me strike true.
Nope, she's done.
This is gonna feel good.
Hello? What's going on?
I will ascend.
Thank you. You can actually move to this side of it.
In position.
And whack him. Yep, reckless attack. Critical hit, that's helped. Concentration broken, that helped. We'll try to pummel strike him. Every little bit of points of damage helps.
Fury. I am death. This is your end.
And you missed. You missed. You're not supposed to miss.
I speak, they burn.
I don't have a lot of hitting power with anything. Oh, I can throw a rock at you. I have a rock here, right? Where are the rocks? I want to throw the rocks. I have rocks to throw. I have just like heavy stones somewhere. I picked them up. I know I did. Where are the heavy stones? There they are. I'm going to throw a heavy stone at you.
My pleasure.
Throwing rocks. You can't get to him. So if you do a dash, cunning dash. This is why I like Thief, because you can do two of these. You can do a cunning dash to get here and hit him once.
To the death.
And miss. That was pretty good. And then jump away.
On the victor's path.
Alright, Will, can you get up there? You can't get there. What if I jump you first? Can you get there and hit him now? No, it's too far, huh? Can you hit him now? It's down to 4, but I couldn't quite take him out. I was hoping to take him out before he got another turn. Alright, she should have advantage. She didn't get advantage from missing with the spear last time.
Well done, soldier. Solidarity keeps the troop together.
We should judge him by his actions, not his teeth. Unless his teeth are the source of the action, of course.
Let's steal his backpack, dude. Okay, this goes to Asteria. That goes back to camp.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
I take their backpacks too. Everybody says, why do you take backpacks? It's like, it actually makes it easier to store stuff. I just wish, I gotta find a mod that lets me label my containers. That's what I really want. What's this? Gandrel's Aspiration. They have advantage against monstrosity type enemies. Well, that probably goes on one of you fighter types, because that's heavy, right? Heavy crossbow? Yeah, I can't use that. Just got a light crossbow. Breaker, he's got a light crossbow. Did I ever find any hand crossbows? Didn't I find some good hand crossbows somewhere? Oh, that's a heavy crossbow, and you can't use it. Right? Will can't use that. Oh. All these great heavy crossbows. She's got the Titan bowstring. This lets her get +3 damage from her strength. Right? Because when Lae'zel uses this, this should be... additional damage equal to your strength modifier. So she's a +4 on strength, right? Strength modifier should be +4. +4 to strength checks. So that should give her +4 damage with that bow. If she can hit. She just can't hit worth a dang because her dexterity is only 13. Both these guys' dexterities are down. So's mine. I really should respect people. Yeah, I do have her. I have. I got the crown from the ogre. I thought it was just hilarious to put it on. Not Shadhart. Karlach. Because now she has a 17 intelligence. Okay. I don't think there's anything. Oh, there's dagger root and wispweed. I gotta go grab this. Oh, my heavy stone. I need to get my heavy stone back. And now I'm gonna leave him here, and I don't know what happens to him.
I will take my pick.
Oh, oh, dang nabbit. Yeah, I didn't want you to have those. And now we gotta go back over here, and we gotta open up mine, because I'm the alchemy guy. I'm the one doing all the alchemy. I tend to do that. I tend to have my, my main character, whoever's the Tav, I usually have them be the alchemy guy. Because it just works out better. Do we have any wispweed in here? Yeah, I do. It's a wispweed. And then 2 of, what is that? Dagger root D's. Dagger root. Okay. And then a quick...
Lovely day this.
No.
And it's just to get these things down. We've unlocked something called Malice. Got dagger root ashes. And a salt. Chasm Keeper salt. Elixir of the Colossus. Okay. I've got lots of things I can do. But just as an aside, something to do in general is to every so often just drop into your inventory, go into there, and all the things that you need, like 3 of to make a an essence or a salt or whatever the heck it may be, just go in there and just do them all so that you have all the ingredients available, because it lowers the weight. It's like each one of them is like 0.2 or something like that, and then you take it down to one thing that's at 0.2, or each one's 0.1 and it goes down to 0.2, something like that. So you end up with slightly little better weight management. Okay, what were we going to do? I was not going to go deal with the hag yet, because I want to do some cheese on the hag. So, the thing we need to do... I think now that I've done that, maybe we should head off to the goblins. Because over here is the goblin camp and all of that good stuff. Oh no, I was going to go back up to the Risen Road. I'm going to go over... I swear I found his thing, didn't I? Said something about a dowry. I thought I had completed that. Alright, where am I on the Risen Road? Yeah, I gotta go south and around. Okay. So we gotta come down here. Because we've already done this. Actually, we can just come here. Because we've already done all these things here. Oh, there's a buckle. Whoa! Buckle had a bunch of stuff. Alright, this we'll send to camp. And these we will send to Karlak. She doesn't have any nice arrows. Anybody else around here I missed? I missed that person. Okay. Come off here and head up this way, I think it is. No. Where the heck am I going? Need to come over here. Which way am I going to turn? Either way. Alright, took all that stuff. There's a bucket. We don't need a bucket. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, I need to get up over here. Yeah, we need to clear out some more space here. See, there's a wooden crate I didn't get into. With a pear, send that to camp. There's a burlap sack I didn't open up. It's probably got rotten food in it. Nothing. There's our burlap sack. And there's autochromeness.
This will come in handy.
Okay. You can read the sign.
Welcome to Joaquin's Rest. West, Baldur's Gate. East, Elturel.
Come around this side. There's like autochromeness everywhere. And there's another waypoint for Joaquin's Rest. gonna say I was missing something because I should have been able to get right back here, but I didn't. Nothing up that way. Come in here. She's still mourning this guy.
Speaks.
No, stop sneaking. Stop sneaking. We're not trying to sneak in here.
Yes.
Very rude that she just keeps sitting there. There was a dowry, and I thought... Well, he's white now, so I'll just take his gold. And walking through the... Stupid... idiots. Did we use this? Yeah, we did. Alright, take your fire damage, get over it. Dummies. Now, somewhere in here... Or did we just miss all the perception checks to find it? No, that's it. That was the dowry. Did we talk to him after we picked it up or something? And we must have talked to him after we picked it up, so it's not going to say that it's completed. Alright, now we need to go to the Blighted Village and go deal with the goblins, I guess. We've pretty much done everything here. I mean, there's some black spots that you can screw around and find out what's here, but I don't remember there being anything really worthwhile there. The one thing I did want to do, I don't think... Did I not pick it up? See, I heard that there was something about... You're supposed to be able to pick up out of the owlbear that shaft of spear, and then from the dead guy, Edwin, you're supposed to be able to get a spear point or something. You get one part of the spear from the owlbear, and you get one part of the spear from Edwin. But I don't see these parts. So maybe somebody told me wrong. I don't know. I don't seem to be able to get that thing to work. I got all sorts of stuff here that I should get here. Get rid of. Okay.
I applaud your taste.
How far are we in? They're 1,000 away, so we gotta go talk to a bunch of goblins now. Alright, well, let's go to, well, we don't need to go there. I have no more short rests. I do not want to go dealing with goblins until we've taken a long rest. So let's go back to camp. I think we're due for another, like a dream visitor visit now. Isn't that what's next? I still haven't told anybody about my problem. And I am 4th level. So I'm wondering if I should tell somebody. If there's anybody here in chat, let me know. Should I tell people? Talk to my girlfriend.
Soldier?
Oh, nothing. She didn't have anything to say.
By all means.
What are you doing, Asteri?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Tell me about your
Why
history.
do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Yeah, I've been through that storyline. That's...
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
In theory?
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts.
And that's what you want to become?
So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
So there's a monster hunter after you.
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really.
He's only knocked out. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
And who is Cazador exactly?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, okay.
The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power.
He's one of the guys you get to take out
nearly
in chapter
200
3, I
years
think.
ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Cazador's behind.
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
He appeared just when you needed him. Sounds convenient.
Maybe. Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of blood. The point is, I have history with these barbarians.
Haha.
Cazador's sending a message.
Yep.
He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me.
Should I be concerned? Longest sentence.
Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses?
That's
He
Gale.
can
What's the
change
longest
shit,
sentence? Pick
turn
the
into
longest
mist,
sentence.
call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
Let's see, longest sentence is this. Vampires are invincible. We could take it.
You don't understand. You don't know him. Just trust me when I say we need to be careful. He'll send more lackeys. He has plenty of souls to command. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
No, we're gonna
We
knock
can
him out.
probably make an exception for Will. Probably.
I forgot that line. We can make an exception for Will. What do you make of
I
Raphael's
won't
deal?
lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. Figuring out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the Absolute, and then finding time to kill my old master before he can control me once more? Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on it.
Okay, that's enough of that. Talk to Will. I'm not sure I need to talk to all these guys, but I'm gonna do it.
Well met.
Does it feel to be a devil? How in the hell do you get involved with Mazora? Tell Will the story of the orb. I can tell Will the orb. Okay, I need to figure out why I can tell Will. I can tell Will. What's my medium, neutral. I'm trying to figure out why I can tell Will. Neutral. Okay, Will likes me. I have to get to high? Because I think he's the only one I'm allowed to tell, right? Can't tell Karlach. I can tell Will. I think I can tell Lae'zel for some reason.
Speak.
I can tell Lae'zel about it. Okay. Tell Lae'zel, I can tell Will. Why? What's the trigger? Neutral. She's at medium 36. She's at medium 23. Lae'zel's neutral 12. I don't understand what the trick is. I can tell Lae'zel, I can tell Will. I can't tell Shadowheart, can't tell Karlach, and I can't tell Asteria. Right? I can't tell Shadowheart either. I do not understand what this is, how this works.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
What do you think of
We've
that?
been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
What will you do if we actually manage? Longest sentence, longest
I
questions.
suppose we
This
go
is
our
Gale we're
separate
talking
ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
about. Yes, it is. Longest sentence.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do
That's
survive,
my rule
we'll
with
have
Gale. If
separate
it's not a
lives to
stupid
return
sentence,
to.
it's the longest sentence.
I need to
in
get
the
to
thing.
Baldur's Gate. There's
Likes
someone
to
waiting
talk
for
too
me
much.
there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Scenes first one, longest sentence.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
Tell her. Okay. I always like to
I
ask this.
don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Okay, turn to other matters and let's try
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Because I don't want to go down all that. Okay. There's something you're not telling me, I'm sure of it, but I really don't want to push that. Do I? I don't think I want to do that. Okay. So I can't tell her. What do I do? What did I put in my chest? I forget. Oh, I've got food I gotta put in the food bag. Sorry, folks. Gotta put food in the food bag. Here we sort by type. So we got all this booze. Gotta put the booze in the booze bag here. And then we got a there. Got some food. Oh, garlic's part of that too. Put those in there. There's this. Oh, by the way, is it this? No. I don't know if you ever noticed this. But like, put this here. Do you notice something? The salami is not only 6 camp supplies, but it will do 1d4 minus 1 padogening, basically like a mace. It is a very weak mace. It does from 0 to 3 points of damage. I can't use it because I'm not proficient with simple weapons or clubs because I'm a magic user, but I've heard of people like playing like as hobbits and using salami to hit people. Which I gotta find one of those playthroughs and see what that looks like. It's gotta be hilarious. Walnut. Food. What's in here? This dies? No, that's the chainmail +1, jolty vest, ring mail. That's all heavy armor. I need to sell that somewhere. I don't think I'm going to be using that. This is what I wanted this pouch. Burlap sack is going to be where burlap sack's where my dyes are, guys. And I really wanted to. Did I have an extra pouch? Did I have an extra belt pouch? Yes, I did. So I stick that in here. So that's the burlap sack, and then the pouch I open up and I put these put the mine jars in there along with all the stuff I got from whatever that was. So I don't know what to do with them. They're worth a gold piece, so keep them around. And then this needs to go in there. There we go. Alright, so we got food. I got some armor I gotta dump. Some dice. I've seen people playing around with the dice. I think that they get frustrated with the colors that come out when they see different colors. And I think you have to die remove before... Somebody check me on this. When you're doing dyeing of things, should you not remove the dye before you change it to a new color? Alright, let's go end the day. I want to get all my spells, but... Oh, wait. Nope, I don't want to do that. Do I still have... I still have an animal... Potion of animal speaking. Can I make more of those? Yes, I can. What do they take? I've got truffles and salts. Truffle, I got 7 more of these potions before I have to start work. Okay. Now I can end the day because I still have an animal speaking. Gotta be able to talk to Scratch, you know. And of course, he wants to talk to me. Why are you bothering me, bastard?
There you are, my friend.
What happened? Were you attacked?
Oh, that. A scratch. I ran afoul of a bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either, but they're not the same. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement.
Blood is blood,
Not
isn't
at
it?
all. Blood is life essence. And some creatures have so much more life than others. Cazador gave me just enough to keep me, well, alive, for lack of a better word. But never more than that. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again. Exactly. I can be better than him. Stronger. More powerful. More... Oh. You meant be kinder. Pet bunnies, that sort of thing. I've no objection to being nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will.
Free from consequences?
Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
This isn't really his.
Let them. Heroes are half the damn problem. Fools that believe in right and wrong, good and evil. Heroes didn't save me from Cazador. Mind flayers did. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
Okay. Does that let me go do the brain stuff now? I'm not sure if I can do the brain stuff now. Oh, I should probably...
Come over here, boy.
She's talking with Cratch. For being afraid of wolves, she'll play with a dog. Plays with the dog. Alright, I think we need to rest here. Go to bed, I gotta fix dinner. Oh, that's right. Because I have the thing, and this is something you need to know. Because I have this in here, it has to trim down the party. It should be the bottom two. I don't want it to be Karlach. Alright, as long as Karlach's with me, I really don't want him either. Alright, well, that's probably because he was the last one I talked to. Can I go to bed? Alright, what are we going to have for dinner tonight? I got potato porridge, cheese. What are we gonna eat? What are we gonna eat? What do we got here? Oh, fish fillet. How about some fish? We definitely have to have some wine. Let's have one of those. What do we want to eat? Oh, we should probably have some fruit. Balance ourselves out here. Did I pick cheese? I don't know. Take some cheese. Take a pear. Carrot. Blue caps. I need 5. What's got 5 on it? Nothing's worth 5. One of the sausages are worth 5, aren't they? I guess there's a. You guys can join me on Saturdays. There's a fan pick run that I'm doing with as a monk, and I was told to play the Drunken Master one. And this, you see where these things say 2 turns or whatever. I think if you drink one of these, you get intoxicated for 2 turns, and he gets special powers if he gets intoxicated. Which is just kind of hilarious to think that somebody... I really don't want to use up another cheese wheel. Let's get rid of that. Okay, full rest. Should have a dream visitor here pretty soon, shouldn't we? I don't know what happens with origin characters and their dream visitors. Because you don't get to set one. Did I? No, I did get to build my guardian because I tried to make it look kind of like Mistra, I think. Oh! Inventory. Where is it? Drink this, Gale. Because your buddy's got a little exclamation point. Where'd he go? Hey, Scratch, I need to talk to you. Come back here.
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
Oh, we get to play. We get to play. Give me that.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah, I know. We're going to pet you. First, we're gonna pet you. Yes, you're a good puppy. Good puppy. There we go. Good puppy. Best boy in the realms. Yes, good puppy. Good puppy. All right, come on. Let me leave. I will get the ball, and then I will go here, and I will go. Where does it throw? Where's my throw? Throw. It's X. And we must throw the ball. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? There it is. And we'll throw it way up there. Hey, Scratch, look! The ball doesn't bounce. Then he brings it back to you. It is just so cool. Oh, you know what I did? I did talk to Tara the last time I was here. Should we talk to her again, see if there's anything new? There's Clive. That's her teddy bear.
Well, if it isn't my favorite fellow himself.
It's going to be the same conversation. Give Tara a good scritch.
Blessed Mistra, that's lovely.
How are things back in
More or
work?
less the same, though news of some mad faction calling themselves absolutists is starting to trickle in. I told your mother not to worry, that if they were anything to worry about, Baldur's Gate would handle things quick sharp, keep them from spreading their tendrils north. She still wants to know when she'll see you again, sir. I avoid giving any answers, but she misses you.
Can't risk putting her in danger.
I know that, but she doesn't. She'd keel over if she knew just how you tried to manipulate the weave. Or maybe she'd just say something like, "My Gale always was one to make the impossible possible." Oh, but she adores you. Anyhow, I'm keeping my senses pricked for any sign of another item that might be of use to you. Hopefully something will turn up soon. You focus on that parasite. I dare say turning into a mind flayer may set that bomb off as quick as anything. No time to waste.
Okay, so Tara's somebody you can talk to about your problem there. That's cool. That's cool as Gale. He's basically got a companion, Tressum here that he can talk to about things that are going on. And if you do not, I noticed the first time I needed to have a magic item, that's when Tara showed up and handed me one because I didn't have any in my inventory. So that was kind of neat too. Okay, now how do I get these guys back in? Who do I need to get? Will and Shadowheart. Do I have this? I don't know if I have it set yet. So I'll go talk to Shadowheart. Talk to the girl.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Yeah. Join me?
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road.
Okay.
Especially
so the
if
trimming
there's
does
trouble.
work like it's supposed to now. So, for this mod, it's under passives. For this mod, when you turn this on, the party limit, if you have it on, you know, through your playthrough, you get this, they has a special button now that says trim it down to 4. They trim it down to 4, although they leave the total limit at 6 or whatever you have it set at, so that you can do a long rest, because they didn't mess with the long rest mechanics. So, the only thing I want to try to make sure is, before I take a long rest, I want to make sure that Karlach's in the bit all the time. Because I am trying to romance Karlach with Gale. It just seems like there's such diametric opposites. You know? And I need to come over here and grab Will. Because we are the adventuring party.
Well met.
Special. Do we need to go through all this? We probably should go through
Not
this.
so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets.
Why would you drink from
Father's
gold?
the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothe, daring, outspoken,
brave Baldur
but
was.
hardly posh.
Get in the
I
double
spent
with
more
him.
time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Let's see, that's the longest sentence.
Yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power: courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays.
Welcome
Father
in,
called
folks.
it diplomacy.
Whoever's out there, say
I
hi in
called
the
it
chat.
hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters. I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one.
The hell did you get involved with Baldur?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I don't know about that. Giving up your soul for temporary power in the material plane doesn't sound like a good deal to me. Okay, where do we want to go? I was thinking of going back to try and work on the goblins, I guess. I think I've gotten everything else done. So, I did put in the thing that I was going to do goblin time. I spent an hour and a half screwing around here. So, oh, we need to do some spell management here. Because I think that I have... Do I not have... Spell book? Yeah. I need to put a long strider in here. I don't know if I have to keep it for everybody to keep their long strider. But I can cast, this is a ritual. This is not. This costs me a spell slot. But this one here should not cost a spell slot. And I can put that on everybody. Let's see, Asterion needs it. And Shadowheart needs it. Okay. Where's Will? I forgot to bring Will. Oops. Let's go back. The whole point of this is to run with the 6 origin characters. I forgot to ask Will to join me. That's right, the conversation ended before I could get to it. Alright, Will. Dude, need you to get in the party.
Well met.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
I guess I need to tell one of these guys about, we should be able to go back to where we were, which was the Blighted Village. And we'll go deal with some goblins. Maybe. At least the first part of them. Hello. I was just there. How could it not be in memory? And then I was going to cast this on Will. So everybody's got a little more speed now. An extra 10 feet. That's what I was missing in that fight with the Gur. It would have made things better for everybody. Alright, we're going to... Okay, first off, we're going to go in here. We're going to turn this off, I think. Because I'm going to be using spells and stuff, so that's not going to really work anyway. Now, can I take this off and everybody keeps their spell? That's the thing. Because I know sometimes when I take things off, they don't stay on people. I was taking Hideous after. I'm probably going to end up with a lot of guys in front of me. See, I've got this. Cloud of Daggers. And Misty Step. So... Magic Missile, Witch Bolt, Grease. That, and... I know if I pull this up, I've got to keep it up. Sleep. Or Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Sleep can get a bunch of guys that are, like, wounded. Like, if you get a bunch of guys wounded, then you can, like, sleep a bunch of them. That's an interesting problem, isn't it? Thunderwave, as they get too close, I can just go boom and push them all away from me. Tasha City's Laughter is like for going after one big one. I think I'm going to take Thunderwave for now. So they get up close to me. Now here I can learn all sorts of things like Color Spray, Burning Hands, for some coin. Dimension Door, I don't think I'm allowed to learn till I can cast them. Which is rude. Because it'd be like, I'd like to learn them now, and then when I can cast them, then I can cast them now. Mirror Image isn't a bad one to have either. But until I get to 5th level, I can't learn some of these. Web's not a bad one to learn either. Alright, well, we're going to go... Let's go see if we can do something about Zaza, shall we? So I'm kind of going in the right direction, I guess? Yeah, there's the bridge. We've already met the devil, so we don't have to worry about that. Zaza should be here. I don't know how to provoke them after Zaza leaves. So get down to here. Maybe we'll get right here to the edge of the bridge and do a quick save. Right? Let's do a quick save. Just to be safe. Don't know if I have a problem here coming into the... I think she gets me into the... Yeah, if I come and talk to Saza...
Come on, I'll tell the guards what's what.
I could leave them all behind in hiding.
I feel apologetic already.
I'll repay you for the favor. Have no doubt.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm going to try this.
Certainly.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
Yep.
Feels good to be
Well, look what the rat dragged in.
Can it? I know something Ragslin will want to hear.
Yeah? What's that?
I've been in some druid's grove. This one sprang me. Now move over so I can tell Ragslin myself.
Hold on. Where are the raiders?
Dead. Every last one.
Ragslin's drow friend won't be happy to hear that.
She'll be happy enough when I tell her where them looters is holding up. Let me through.
Hold on now. Is it true what Saz says? You helped her escape that grove?
I made a die roll. I think there was a die roll there that I missed. Well, what do I say? Yes, I don't believe in keeping prisoners. Just hoping she'll prove useful, or shrug. Welcome for those of you that have stopped in to see this. Hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of time you were here. Oh, they're saving on my hiding. That's what that is. Just hoping she'll prove useful. Well, he doesn't believe it.
Then behave while you're inside. Our people don't mind it one bit.
That's enough out of you. Come on. Gotta let the drow know where them looters is. We'll be heroes.
She goes there.
Stop fidgeting.
Cold fleas from the bloody walls.
More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger.
Where's the wardrobe? I need to be up here on the wardrobe. Because I don't want anybody to get to it.
Next time, Gribble be on guard duty. Right, boss?
Grib couldn't guard his nose from his fingers.
Ain't fair.
Okay, now I want to try and do this sneakily.
Something smells tasty.
Chasing bird?
Not a sound.
Okay.
Can't call fleas from the bloody walls. More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger.
Ready for anything. Light steps.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
I have to survive this.
Just trying to get you over here before they get.
Little blue beetle in my stew.
Okay. And then we're going to have a stereo.
What is it?
Try and move up here.
Stop fidgeting. Can't call fleas from the bloody walls.
Can I sneak attack him? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, we're going to try and start this. See if this works. Doing shenanigans. Oh, he's dead. Take that.
Leave no trace.
Move back down here. Does this work? They don't know I did it.
Step carefully.
Oh, this is absolutely insane.
Don't burn yourself.
Ready for anything.
Yes.
No, I want Will.
Keeping quiet. Careful.
He didn't move very far, does he? It does not look like we kept the Longstrider on because I put the spell out of my book. Okay. So the Longstrider has to stay in your book for it to work. Good to know. Okay, so we don't have Longstrider. That's alright, you're okay there. What I'm trying to do is do the Asterian thing. Where are the... Because if he can go here... Can he... No, he's not close enough. Okay. Well, if I sneak attack over here... I think I can get seen here. Actually, why is this? Must have dashed this turn. Okay, so the question is who can see me here? So I dashed, but it's not letting me jump. Well, I can start it off this way then. I do have advantage. I have... It said hiding successful.
Let's prowl.
15, 7. Well, we want to try to get one of the big baddies. So let's go after him.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Alright, I can't do anything but... Actually, I can do a jump. Not enough space to jump up top here. Really? I thought for sure I could jump up there. Okay, that's not good. Can I bite the wolf? Yeah. It's more for to give me some things there. So I didn't surprise them, huh? Well, that's rude. Critical hit me. That's even ruder. Alright, I want to drop... Oh. Hold on, these guys haven't been activated yet.
Hey, good looking.
So she can sneak around
Light
here.
as air.
You're gonna sneak up to here.
Keeping her.
Since they're not looking at us, like
Not one
dumbasses.
false move. My faith protects me.
Good to everybody. I forgot that they were all sneaking. So she can go like over here. And then Will can sneak up here.
As a moonbeam.
And Will can start us off with an agonizing blast on it. And then Carla. Oh crap. I didn't get her to have her do her attack. Damn it. That was not what I wanted to do. So he's got 15. 7. Alright, Will.
Let me recite their
Gale.
demise.
We're going to have you... Oh, I should have had him go first. Get a whole bunch of damage on him. Because this isn't going to cover very many. Should cover the 2 wargs. I'll have him do the 2 wargs. He's down to 7, he's down to 9. And then I need to drink a potion. Because a whole bunch of them are going to go. They're going to come after me.
You idiot!
Alright, Will, you can't do much of anything. So just kind of run in here. Let's not have you go in there first. Can you get up there, hon? Not enough movement, so you gotta jump first. Without moving. We need you to jump here. And beat on that guy.
On the victor's path. Making my move.
Time to strike.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Alright, I want to hit him because he's threatened. I want to hit him with this. He's only got one. 2 down. And then I need to move like over here. Okay, that's a Larian. 2 archers are left. Okay. What have I got for scrolls? Well, heck. Don't really have anything here. I don't see any scrolls that are worthwhile. Alright, can I have everybody go in any order I want? Okay. So I can have you.
Gods, it's hot in here. I'm going to enjoy this.
Oh, she's not hitting very good.
Allow me to demonstrate.
No.
I will ascend.
Need to jump to here. And then you need to get up there and hit her.
Fury.
Hit this thing. You can't jump up there.
Death is but a word away.
I'm gonna waste a magic missile. Okay. That was not what I was expecting, but it worked. Alright. So
Adventure
come down here.
awaits.
Come down here. I'm going to group everybody together. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, H is alchemy. Cool. Okay. I never realized H was alchemy. Group. We're just gonna grab stuff. Because there's stuff to grab. Sentinel oak. Warrior prey. Okay. Claw. Small claw. Tracker. Crude chest. There's a guy up here, isn't there? Have the guy in purple run around and do this. I think this is already done. I think I had Larian take whatever this guy had. Yeah. Is there anything else around here? I don't see anything else this way. Now there is a spider web over here with a bunch of traps. I don't remember that there was anything really good in here. Right? Okay, where am I? There's these schmucks, which I want to get rid of too. So if I go here, there's a barrel here. Bunch of food. Let's have...
Assume nothing.
No.
Worth examining.
Pick up the food. Alright, everybody, let's group up.
Objective noted.
Alright, I'm gonna be a little bit violent because I want to... Oh, I forgot Shadowheart was still... I forgot Shadowheart wasn't in that battle last time. She probably could have made all the difference. I want your Ithbank.
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in getting caught.
Hold firm.
Your refusal is not accepted. The items will be retrieved. From your corpse, if necessary.
It's fine. I'm not really too awful worried about you guys. Devout Wasp is already dead? I don't understand. Why did they die? They die of fright? What the heck? It's the sharp eye. I'm really confused. Why did that one die? Died from the drink? I really don't understand. Okay, which one's this one? That's this one? Okay, can he get a sneak attack as considered? Yeah.
Excellent.
And go. No, not that one. This one. Slightly drunk. Tefra has. This guy died from drinking. He just died from drinking. Devout Wasp just fell over when we said boo. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. I think that's hilarious. All right, you're done. Just come over here and stab him.
Got to concentrate.
Can you stab him? We need to practice at stabbing. She's not very good. See?
No word.
And then, oh, she's not very good today. Alright, took care of that. What's in this chest? A bone. What is that? Okay. Lazel's gonna do.
Nuggets will be done.
What is that? Fire wine. Is this one fire wine too? Fire wine. Okay, let's pick these up. And then we'll send those to camp, because we don't need those. They are somewhat explosive if you hit them with fire or whatever. Is this chest something I can get into? Certainly is.
Let's have a look.
What's in there, Lazel? Ooh, potion of speed, some healing, fire resistance, and vitality. Cures any potion or disease. I like that. I like that potion. It's kind of a catch-all antidote. It's an antidote plus. Right? Oh, did we not?
Worth examining.
Didn't loot the bodies. Oh, flaming arrows. Okay. About wasp. Some stuff. A locked hook. Some stuff. There's a box with food. Very nice.
Onward.
Okay, I don't think I can get anywhere up here, and this takes me out of here. That takes me into the Shadowlands, right? If I go up here, this will take me into the Shadowlands. Yeah, that takes me into the Shadowlands. I don't want to go that way. Failed a survival check. Okay, everybody stop what you're doing.
I wonder what the next move is.
Next move is for you to cast guidance on yourself and walk to where Asterion is.
Let's try this way.
Uh-oh. I'm not trying to leave.
My voice.
Okay, this is the...
Obey my command.
Okay, okay.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others,
But I
only
haven't.
infinitely stronger, and turned against you.
I only used it like...
Your vision
I
clouds,
remember even using it.
leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are three figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me.
Actually, no, they don't.
Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
But that's not how it works. Come on, Shadowheart. Pull out your toy.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
Cool.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Interesting. Triggered.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
Okay. What is that?
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost. I am a servant of Shah. My home is a secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. I need to bring that artifact back there, no matter what. I can't tell you anymore. This mission required utmost secrecy. We all submitted to having our memories suppressed so that we couldn't betray Shah's confidence. If I reach my contact in the city, I'll have my memories restored. Until then, I have to guard the artifact with my life. There. You have the truth, for all it's worth. Let's continue.
He's not speaking. Showers were not my normal quarry. We didn't hear Will's voice. Nor my usual ally. Your faith is your own concern,
True.
not mine.
I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Yeah, you should have. I expect you to be honest. Let's leave it at that.
Gladly.
And you put it into the magic backpack that's not part of our armor. Okay, discover the artifact secrets. That's not what I was out here to do. Shadowheart, where are you? You were supposed to walk over here.
That's curious.
To find that. So that Gale, with his trusty shovel, can go dig it up.
Might as well.
Because there's going to be something in there, hopefully, that's decent. For all this trouble we went through to get it. An Isle of Acid, rotten blue. This must be goblin treasure. Rotten Paragos blue wedge, and a rotten carrot. Well, I know there's a goblin merchant. I'm gonna go sell it to him.
Most excellent.
Oh, that's hilarious. Goblin treasure, rotten food, and an acid vial. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, normally when that triggers, in case you guys don't know, normally when that thing triggers, you're like going across this little bridgey thing over here. So it's odd that it triggered where it triggered. It must be that I was getting too close to an exit. Oh, there's a wooden barrel there. With wine in it. Yeah, send that to camp. But we can sell the bottle. So I'm looking forward to finding all this wine and seeing how the Drunken Master Monk works with the wine thing. He's supposed to drink some alcohol and then it makes him get stuff, get bonuses and stuff. It reminds me, I've seen a couple of Kung Fu renditions of the Drunken Master. My favorite one was Jackie Chan's rendition of it. So, but for a little backstory on the Saturday stream, he's a half drow, so he's half elf but half drow, and he's a street urchin, not the most ideal, pick or whatever. Oh, there's a skeleton here. With bones. I can sell those to goblins. Goblins are dumb. They think anything's valuable. Do I have anything else? I don't see anything else. Okay, what's my time? A little over 2 hours. Maybe we'll get into the goblin camp and do the merchant. So before I go any farther, I want to switch out my spells again. What have I got here? Shielded. Tradition. That didn't used to be there before. Okay. Is it B for book? No. I don't know what's book. Which book? I don't know. Alright, I want to put this back on. I'm going to take off Thunderwave, I guess. And then I'm going to cast this on everybody again, because Didn't realize I actually had to keep it on my person. Cast it on myself before I forget. But getting that extra 10 feet of movement makes a huge difference. When you need to like get into position to throw a spell or use your abilities or even just shoot a crossbow. You know? Okay. So should we go in here?
Seems like they've captured themselves a bard.
We know that bard.
Disarm you and roar you the truth.
But what I really wanted to do is go talk to him.
Still just a new age is dawning with goblins.
You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it?
Let me see what you have. Okay. Now he has a greatsword +1, longbow +1, the returning pike, which is cute, the doom hammer, boots of aid and comfort, 3 temporary hit points. That's what I like to put on. What's her name? Swearsy shoes, gloves of archery. You gain proficiency with longbow and short bows. In addition, your ranged weapon attacks deal an additional 2 damage. So what this is good for is like in this particular group, if I have somebody put on those gloves, like say Shadowheart, she can now use a longbow, or could even give it to Will, and he'd be allowed to use a longbow, and then the heavy crossbow could be moved by somebody else. All right, hide armor +2 isn't that great. Mace +1. All right, I know he won't save these, so we're going to take those. I'm going to take his healing potions. And I've got to, here, have this. This. I don't need an extra helmet anymore. That. Oh no, not the grease bottle. Just the bottle. Bones. Glass chalice. These. I'm already ahead of him. So maybe I'm going to try and get some of these. Let's see what else we've got to give him. See what we get. So, Asterion, you picked up a couple things. That's not worth anything. Got a hand crossbow, battle crossbow. Oh, I was having her keep the javelins because she can throw. But I don't need these. She can throw stuff pretty good. I don't think I need all them shovels. Oh no, that's the other way. And Will, you picked up this thing, that thing, or Shadowheart did rather. Another shovel. I don't think I need to carry all these shovels around. So we've got 324 sitting there. Got 136 in there already. What was I going to grab? Could jump an extra 5 feet. Gloves of archery. Those I definitely want. Oh, we're going to give him a backpack. Yeah, we can have him take a backpack. $35, huh? I'm not sure what to do here. Trying to... I don't need these. That will let me get gloves of archery and 2 boots. Another set of gloves here? No, I don't think so. Gloves of archery and then the 2 sets of boots. $499. Balance the offer. Give me a few gold. And barter. And then we open this up. I know this doesn't work anymore, but I try it anyway. This, that's worth the most money. Just the things that are worth the most money. They're worth 990, so they're worth a ton of money to try and get back. And the returning pike, right? And then put in the Doom Hammer. I think it only keeps like 3 things in the backpack. You can't do the... You used to be able to put all the magic stuff in there and you would be able to do something with it. Pale green, pale orange, purple, yellow. Doesn't have really good dyes. Okay, well, that's what we're going to do with him.
Get moving. I've got other customers.
No, you don't. Okay. What's my time? 2 hours and 19 minutes. Should I keep going? Is it over here? Yes, Owlbear baby's here. Owlbear cub's here. Speaking of which, Karlach needs to cast Speak with Animals on himself. Will, can you do that too? No, I didn't build you that way. Okay. Karlach's kind of down on hit points. Oh my. I'm not going to use a short rest here. Oh, I meant to give that to Karlach. Wasted a potion there. Karlach Han, drink one of these. And I really should use a Hill Giant Strength Potion on Shadowheart. Alright, so let's... probably do that with Shadowheart. We'll have her drink a Hill Giant. Hill Giant strength potion before the fight. Okay. Now the question is do I want to do it with the poison? Or just take them all straight on? I don't think I'm strong enough to take them on straight. Poison helps take them down some hit points. And I'm in a spot where I can't run away anymore. Okay. There's a bugbear over here.
His name is Dren608, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and grow you the truth. Not a stare, recoil if you must. The bugbear and the ogre.
That's the booze stuff. That's what you gotta go poison, which isn't that hard to do, really. Because there is, where is it? There's a spot right there where you can put Larian. The way I've done this in the past is I leave everybody here. I do a G, and I'll take like Harlack.
Goblin kind will
be up
tease you
here.
But it's massive. His name is
still just a babe. It don't feel right messing with
Harlack
it is
over
all.
here. Where's Lae'zel? Put Lae'zel over here.
Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and trust. Mountains, great mortals, all ginders to quake. The true souls are coming, their louders awake.
Gotta talk to the thing, and then I also put. I know people say, "What are you doing putting Shadowheart here?" She has a 19 armor class, and if you have her drink the Hill Giant potion,
I don't fancy chasing this thing. It looks right kind. Will it tease you and
even about
you and redded?
it's not close to her thing. Oh, there I can see it. Okay. And then you have her drink Hill Giant's potion. So now she's actually a pretty good melee fighter. Because with that, she's +7 to hit and does 6 to 11 with this spear. And if she does happen to miss, she gets 2 strike against it. And she also can do this, which does an entangling, which can slow down some of the things. So she's got options without having to actually go to spells, per se. And then she still has some spell choices too, like hold person and stuff. So she can do that. So those are my 3 fighters. The Larian's actually going to be way over there doing the bad thing. And then Gale can actually go over here to talk to the... come over and talk to the... Oh, before I do that, go back. Go back here. And we have my other girlfriend. Yeah, guidance on Gale. And we have Gale. Hello, Gale. Come up here. And talk to the outcome.
Goblin kind.
Hells, that yowling bleeds the ears. Bloody human. No offense, mind, just that ain't entertainment.
I suppose you could do much better.
Don't need 2 mates. We already got the greatest start there is, and it ain't no warbling. It's chicken chasing.
Well, for starters, that's not a chicken. It's an owlbear.
It's got feathers, don't it? A beak. Besides, I reckon it owes us, seeing as how it just ate our last chicken. Reckon it owes us a game. You want to hear the rules or not?
What is chicken chasing say?
Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs, mate. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts. But that ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Sound easy? It ain't. Come back when that half-wit's done wailing and find out.
Hinders to quick. I don't
I
fancy
just want to
chasing
talk
this
to the
thing. The true soldiers
owlbear.
coming. They loudly.
Bloody bard. Used to be goblins had taste.
Great glory. Draw Raxlins.
Okay, I can't talk to
Bakers ablaze
my owlbear buddy.
in the quarry. Or be you
Okay, we gotta
beheaded.
shut him up.
Goblin kind will tease you and throat you when redded with fragulous crown and with scepter abraid. Draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
I reckon Draw Ragslin's the gobbo in charge, the way this one's carrying on.
Fragilus Galley? I don't know this language. This is this is Gale. Fragilus Galley? I don't know this language.
Come on, you turnip!
Ha! Quite so. Now, if you'll excuse me, draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin, I am draw Ragslin, Tumptuous, draw Ragslin,
You broke him!
Wait, wait, draw Ragslin, we pray, we...
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now, look what you've done. Of course,
My name's Gribber, idiot!
right, yes, not for me.
She kicked him out the stage.
It's got wings! Reckon it can fly?
And my guidance ran out.
Dragons is fat and they fly far!
I'm sorry, I hate to do that to Volo, but it's the only way you can talk to the owlbear. Alright, I have to walk back here, because I don't want her to leave her position. Guidance. That's me. And then I gotta go over here and try and do this shenanigans. Very well. I want to talk to the owlbear cub.
Brave enough to take on our new chicken? It's a big un, but that's just more for the chasing. Wonderful. And you got coin to back ya? We got the coin. We got the challenger. Now we just need the crowd, eh? We're starting a new game. Move your eyes.
Owlbear.
Go
Where is
on. Getting close to the beast. If he bites, just bite him back.
Hurt me. Run. Where?
Bite him back.
I'm not allowed to talk to him?
Run. Get me.
That's not what I want to do. Because he'll die. Right? Okay. I'm confused.
What are you chatting to me for? Chicken ain't gonna chase itself. Go on. Getting close to the beast. If he bites, just bite him back. Chase that thing! Don't care how pissed off it is. Get that out there! Run. Get me.
See those posts? Run toward them. I don't know if I'll make it or not, because I lost my guidance. I made it.
Safe. There. Run. That's the game done. Come here. Well, looky! That thing works even better in a chicken. Reckon we won't eat it after all. Pardon? You're what? Think you misunderstood, mate. Ain't no winnings, 'cause only a goblin can win chicken chase. Says so in the rules.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Mistook that for a request, my coin, now. Persuasion, we're having fun, why ruin it now? The withered wisdom, you're returning my corn and all of yours. Let's try it. Didn't roll a 1.
You're a true soul? Here, it were only a bit of fun, all yours.
Thank you.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Just a bit of fun. No disrespect meant.
Okay. Now can I go talk to Owlbear? Where's Owlbear? Where is Owlbear? He was over here. Is he back over here? Where are you going, little buddy? You coming back over here? Can I get to you? Where are you, buddy? Can I get all the way up to you and talk to you?
Mother gone. Hungry.
I have a camp. You're welcome there. Will approve. Shadowheart
New
approve.
home. Maybe. Got to get away from here first.
The cub seems anxious to leave, but afraid to defy the goblins. They have to be dealt with one way or the other.
Yep. Okay. So we've got to get rid of the goblins. That means I have to be like over here. Because I can't really be... I said end. Starian, you're going to go for a walk. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we will pick this up next time. I'm at 2.5 hours. I don't want to take this too much longer. Thanks for joining in late there. Sorry about that. I usually start these things around 11 a.m. And go through things. So we cleaned up some messes. I took care of the red caps by the hag, so I won't have to deal with them when I go to the hag. And I'm going through the goblin outdoor part of the goblin camp. I'm just going to kind of run myself through this, and then I'm going to do the hag afterwards. I am going to do a shenanigan with the hag. I saw somebody do this where you hire a follower and have the follower go in and talk to the hag, let the hag take their eye, and then you get the charm that way. And then you don't have to have one of your characters mutilated to do that. And then, but I'm going to clean up the goblins here, then take care of the hag. Then we're going to go down into the Underdark and do that whole shenanigan. That's like 2 or 3 streams all by itself. But so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take care of the goblins first. Hopefully, we'll get enough experience points from the goblins. We only need 133, so hopefully, with these goblins down here, we'll get enough experience points to get ourselves up to 5th level before we have to go inside and deal with people. We may have to take a long rest before we actually go back inside and take care of everybody, because I'm going to have to use up a lot of my spell slots to take care of this, the horde out here. I know that. But I've got Shadowheart with a Hill Giant Strength Potion on, so she's basically a Strength 21, Armor Class 19, bit of a tank. Then I've got Lae'zel and Karlach to do my DPS. Will can keep things away with his Agonizing Blast kind of thing. I can do a few spells here and there. I've got some scrolls that I can use. And then Astarion is going to do the sneaky bit. He's going to try and do the poisoning of the vat. We're going to poison the beer so that it weakens it. I don't know that it kills any of them, but I think it weakens a few of them. I think it depends on which poison you put in there. And then we can just kind of take out this group out here, clean this all up, and then move on to the inside. Depending on where our spells and stuff sit, we may just clean up all the outside, do a long rest, and then go inside to take on the inside horde. So there's several hordes here that you have to take care of. Need to get rid of Priestess Gut, and then Doraglan, and then I go and take care of Minthara. And Minthara I want to do with non-lethal combat so that she stays alive. And I think you have to do something about keeping Saza alive too. So you do the combats that way, and then hopefully they stay alive and you can see them later on in Chapter 2 and save them again. Not sure about Saza, but I am pretty sure that's how you get Minthara back into Chapter 2. There's a couple ways to get her there. Anyway, we're going to call it here for the day. Next Friday it might be Ace and I doing multiplayer. It might be doing Gale Goes Forth again. Do join me tomorrow on Saturday. Saturdays I am doing a new playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. This was a fan pick to play a monk, but I had to take the Drunken subclass, Drunken Master subclass. So I'm going to be finding out how that works. I think I just made it to the level where I had to pick that. So now I've got to carry around some booze with me all the time and see how that works to give me my bonuses to drink a booze. Instead of a potion, I drink a bottle of wine or one of these other drink things that I have. And then it does things. It fuels my abilities. It's hilarious sounding. So I'm going to be trying that out tomorrow. I did, in the first stream I got through, I had character creation pretty much already set in my mind, so it was fairly easy for me to do. So we zipped through character creation and then did the prologue and got the Withers thing and picked up Lae'zel, Shadowheart, Astarion, and Gale, I think. I think I have Gale with me, maybe. So I don't think I've gone into the grove yet. I did kind of all the other stuff outside and managed to get myself up to 3rd level doing all that. So I think I'm ready to go do the grove part now. So anyway, join me on Saturday for that. It's kind of amusing to see the stuff that you can do as a monk. It's kind of amazing me here, so we will see where we're at with that one. Wednesdays I'm doing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic stream. That was also a fan pick. 100% said to do that. 100% said to play the monk. This whole Gale thing was sort of a replacement for our multiplayer thing that we try to do on Fridays. We're trying to do computer role-playing games, but in multiplayer mode. You know, the kinds that have multiplayer availability. And Ace started out with me, and we were having a blast here in Chapter 1. They're a barbarian, I'm a bard. And we were having a grand old time running around doing things and making all sorts of weird things happen and kind of doing things out of order and seeing how we broke the machine. We actually went and got Karlach for like almost right away, and then went back to a long rest, and all of a sudden Will was in our camp. We had never even talked to him. We'd seen him in the drove battle, but that was it. And it's like, we haven't talked to him. How is he in our camp? Why did he join us? And it's like, well, you've got his quarry, so there he is. And then he was a part of the camp. So it was kind of like, oh, well. So, and then they've taken away the, there used to be a glitch where you could let Karlach go, like, into battle and die. And then you would go back and do a long rest, and then raise her up with withers. And what would happen is, because she was dead during that long rest, Minthara would come and reward Will for her being dead, and then after she left, you would raise Karlach, and it would be like, yeah, well, she's dead, but not really. You know, that kind of thing. Didn't work out that way. So I'm not sure what the glitch was back in the day, but it doesn't seem to work anymore. So you pretty much either got to choose that you're going to be on Will's side and Karlach has to die, or you side with, you try and make peace between them, and then he becomes, you know, well, spoiler, he becomes a devil. That's what he is now. Minthara punishes him for not killing Karlach. So I don't know. I'm going to try a playthrough one time where I tell him to go ahead and kill Karlach after she's joined our party. Say, okay, you know, it's between you or whatever, and see if he can kill her. And if he can kill her, then raise her up from the dead after it happens and see if that works. I don't know. I'll have to try that sometime. Anyway, so I have that going on. I'm also testing out a concept. I'm doing something called, in my own brain, the Librarian. I'm going for the Jack of all trades achievement, which means I'll be a level 1 everything. There's 12 classes, you get 12 levels, you're just a level 1 everything. And so far it's been amusing in that I don't have really expertise in anything, but I'm actually pretty good at, you know, I'm halfway decent at everything. I made sure I built myself to have like at least 12s or 14s and everything. I gave myself 14 dexterity, and in retrospect, that's the wrong thing to do, because there are gloves of dexterity that'll take you up to 17 dexterity. There's the crown from the ogres, which takes your intelligence up to 17, and you can always drink a hill giant potion to get your strength up to 21. So the 3 that you need to make sure are at 14 are the Constitution, Wisdom, and Charisma, and I didn't do that, so I'm kind of feeling it right now. If I had to do it again, that's what I would do, is leave the others at 12 so that you have at least a +1 in the prologue and everything. But then going forward, you just find the gauntlets that give you dexterity of 17, and you find the crown from the ogres, which gives you an intelligence of 17, and then drink a hill giant potion, and you'll be a minimum of 14 in every stat, which is pretty good. +2 minimum. And the lovely thing about by getting one of every class is you're getting multiple, what is it called? Multiple proficiencies, because each class comes with like a couple proficiencies in it. And so you get a couple more proficiencies here and a couple more proficiencies there and a couple more proficiencies here. It's working out to be rather interesting in that I have a lot of skills that I can do. I'm not the greatest in combat, but then again, what I do is I just heap him with all the scrolls, and he just reads scrolls off. Oh, we need a magic missile here. I got a scroll of that. Boom. You need a web here. I got a scroll of that. Boom. So that's kind of what he does. He just kind of reads that, and then as the librarian, I'm having him collect all the books that I can. I'm trying to see if I can collect all the books. I don't think I can get all the books, like in every book that exists, because I'm not sure where they all would be. But I am collecting as many of the books as I can find. Wherever I find them, I'm trying to figure out a way either to steal them or something. And I'm just putting them all in a backpack in camp. And I figured right before I ended the game, went into the ending sequence of the game, that I would have him just sit down like at camp and read all the books, like over 2 or 3 recordings. Just have him, here's the librarian reading you the library before he goes and, possibly dies or whatever. But we'll see how that works out. Okay? Anyway, those are my streams. I just got done doing XCOM Enemy Within. Not too long ago, I think the stream that's being done on Saturdays used to be Pathfinder Kingmaker. We finished that in one go when I was coming up on the end, which I thought was going to take me 2 or 3 tries, but it got it done in one shot. So that's why I'm doing the Baldur's Gate 3 thing now on Saturdays. We will be adding XCOM 2 with the Chosen. Will be coming up in a little while. And there'll also be some Xenonauts content that it looks like we're getting to the point where the Milestone 5 release is getting to be a little more stable, so I'm thinking I can actually start doing some real content there that won't just suddenly break mid-go. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that in a stream or if I'm going to do that as individual content like I did the XCOM one. The XCOM battles work out pretty good. It's like a little bit of research and a battle. A little bit of research and a battle. That kind of thing. It's kind of like pieces along like that. So in half an hour to an hour's episode, you get a little bit of research, you get a nice big tactical battle, and a little bit of reflection on what you just picked up or whatever, and then you do it. You repeat each episode, just a different kind of battle. I'm not sure if I want to do it that way or if I want to do more of a stream where I try to do like time chunks. Like in Xenonauts 2, everything kind of breaks down in a month, where you get like a review of what you've done in the last month. And I thought maybe I could do a stream there for Xenonauts 2 where it's like, I give you 1 month here. Here's the first month of our thing. And then just do everything in a stream. I don't know how long it would take me to do it is the problem. So I'm going to test out how long it takes to get through that and see if it, if it comes out to be in about 2 to 3 hours, then that's a good stream time for me. If it takes me 4 or 5 hours to do it, that's not a good stream time, and I might go back to episodic kind of things. So we'll see how that works out. So join the channel if you can. Well, not join the channel. I can't do joins, but if you would subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 people by the end of the summer. I'm at about 340 right now, so subscriptions really help, and I really would appreciate it. Thank you all for the people that did show up here. I had a few people show up in chat. Well, they didn't say anything in chat, but the screen says that some people stopped in here for a little while to watch the playthrough. And we'll continue with Gale Goes Forth. Basically, it's the origin characters as a misfit D&D group. And I don't know what I'm going to do, because I know I can add, like, 1, 2, 3. I think I can add up to 4 more characters to my group, which could be a problem going forward, because I don't think I want to run around with 10 people in the party. Although there is a couple battles where I wouldn't mind having 10 people in the party. But that's usually very near the end of the game, and I might do that just to see if we can overwhelm the end of the game with 10, 11, 12th level characters, and just kind of overwhelm the shenanigans that they throw at me and just say, oh, really? You have an army? I have one too, and see how that works out. So we'll see when I get there how well we can do all of that. This is more of a fun playthrough. Just having this misfit party is a blast, hearing them talking to each other and everything. I'm trying to focus Gale on Karlach because I think there's a way I can, quote, ascend Gale into becoming a god or something. And if he does that, if he's romancing Karlach, Karlach will go with him. And it might be that you have to be Karlach romancing Gale, and then convincing Gale to ascend or whatever. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I haven't quite figured it out. I've tried to look up some articles on it or whatever. So if anybody knows a good link on how to do that, as playing as Gale, to ascend and get Karlach to be able to go up with him, ascend with him, I'd be interested in knowing how that works. because I'd really like to see that done here on camera. So if somebody's done it in the past, let me know. I also have a Discord server called Dren608 Plays. The link is in the description. You can click, join that, and then you can leave me the messages there so it doesn't get spoiled like by comments. You know, spoiling something for somebody with comments. But I'd really like to know how to do that. Okay? Anyway, I've talked long enough. Hope you enjoyed the stream today. Hope you'll join me for my stream tomorrow and on Wednesdays. And I'm Dren608.